Cheevo, guys!
San Diego. Drink it in. It always goes down smooth.
What a beautiful view, Mr. Burgundy.
I know. I love this city. It's a fact. It's the greatest city in the history of mankind. Discovered by the Germans in 1904, they named it San Diego, which of course in German means a whale's vagina.
What up, guys? This is
Cheevo, guys!
back here again with another video. Today, I got some gameplay for you guys of Microsoft's Flight Simulator. I thought, what a better way to show you the game than to give you a tour of San Diego. So, just a little disclaimer, I did put all of the settings on easy because by no means am I an expert pilot, and I really didn't have time to invest into the tutorials quite yet. But playing on easy does enable you to fly around and check out, whatever city or location that you want to check out, which is awesome because the game caters to both crowds. The type of person that doesn't want to spend too much time learning all of the ins and outs of how to fly a plane, but simply to fly around the city that maybe they live in, or the city that they're from, or maybe just their favorite location that they traveled to before. Now, personally, I've been living in San Diego, California for almost 4 years now, so I figured what a better way to gauge the game's accuracy than to check out the city that I've lived in. Now, if you're familiar with San Diego, this is going to make the video even better because you're going to recognize a lot of these spots and you're really going to relate to this video. If you've never been to San Diego, California, it'll be kind of a cool video because you'll get to know different parts of the town, because I am going to be showing you guys around. And as you've seen in the beginning of the video, Anchorman is set in San Diego. A matter of fact, I'm going to be flying you guys to the bridge that had the famous Baxter scene. That would be the Coronado Bridge. You can kind of see it in the distance right now. It leads to Coronado Island. It's really the only way to get there by vehicle. Most people take the Coronado Bridge to get to Coronado Island. However, you can, pay a little ticket price to take the ferry from downtown San Diego to Coronado Island. Coronado Island also is pretty much half naval base. There's a huge naval base on Coronado Island. I believe that's where they train the U.S. Navy SEALs. Now, right now we're approaching downtown San Diego to the left-hand side, but real quick, I want to show you guys Coronado Bridge. It's like pretty much the most famous bridge in San Diego, but yeah, it's the bridge that San Diego is known for. So what I'm going to try to do for you guys right now is we're going to try to fly under the Coronado Bridge. I've actually gone jet skiing and tubing right under this bridge. You can't get like right under it, but you can get pretty close. But yeah, if you get too close to the bridge, the Navy or the Coast Guard, whatever it is, will tell you to get away from the bridge because they don't want anybody messing with the columns down there. But you can still go jet skiing pretty close down under the bridge. Anyway, we are going to pop a UE right here, and we are going to try to get under the Coronado Bridge. And you're also going to see a bunch of warships over here. That's because, once again, the U.S. Navy is over here in San Diego on the coast. So we have a ton of warships that are right on the coast, right here by downtown San Diego and Coronado Island. So let's see if we can fly under the Coronado Bridge without crashing. But real quick, before I fly under the Coronado Bridge, I want to show you guys the scene from Anchorman that I referenced earlier in the video. This is the famous Baxter scene located on Coronado Bridge.
You destroyed the only thing I love. All right? There it is. What do you love?
I love poetry, and a glass of scotch, and of course, my friend Baxter here.
Well, guess what? Now this is happening.
Excuse me. Excuse me. What are you doing?
That's how I roll.
Baxter. Huh? No!
Clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
But with that being said, I do not condone doggy violence. Alright, that's crazy. So it was a little glitchy flying under the bridge, but you gotta take into consideration this bridge is built, you know, with the satellite picture. A lot of the bridges in the game, they actually don't let you fly under them. For instance, the overpasses on the freeways and things like that, you can't fly under those just because the satellite image isn't able to generate the gap inside of that building or freeway that it's generating. So that was pretty cool that it let us fly under the Coronado Bridge. Now to the right, you're going to see the San Diego Convention Center. This is where they hold the infamous San Diego Comic-Con. If you've been to San Diego Comic-Con before, that would be where you went, and this is probably where you hung out, downtown San Diego. So real quick, we're going to fly through downtown. We're going to try to weave our way through some of these skyscrapers. I want to show you guys Petco Park. It's the baseball stadium where the San Diego Padres play. I would have taken you guys to the San Diego Chargers Stadium. However, they don't play anymore, so I decided I'm just going to leave out that stadium. Either way, it's on the other side of town, and I'm trying to show you guys the bigger parts of San Diego. So we're going to pop a little U-turn right here real quick. Now you're going to see a Navy ship to the right, a warship. I believe that is the one that caught on fire like a month ago. One of our warships caught on fire, and I think it was on fire for like 2 days. And it made the whole city smell pretty bad. Anyway, let's see. Petco Park is going to be coming up right here. It's pretty crazy how they can build a full-on stadium like this with a satellite picture. I feel like with certain venues and buildings, they had to go in there and make those custom. But who knows? If that's built from the satellite image, mad respects. It's crazy that they can take all of the satellite images and build a city like this. For instance, I want to slow it down real quick right here. I'm not too sure if they have Sonics around the world, but Sonic is a drive-through restaurant that's been around a while in the United States, and this is a full-on Sonic, guys. You guys can see the Sonic sign, you guys can see the little drive-in spots, everything. Just a little example of how a lot of even individual businesses are detailed. Now, it wouldn't be a San Diego video if I didn't show you guys SeaWorld. So SeaWorld San Diego is going to be coming up right here. We're going to fly right over it. This is the parking lot for SeaWorld. Huge parking lot. And this is SeaWorld, guys. SeaWorld San Diego. Hated by a lot of people. At least people that are against keeping whales and dolphins in cages. But that aside, SeaWorld can be pretty fun, you know, to take the family and kids to. Kinda on both sides about it, but they've fixed a lot of the stuff in terms of all the heat they got for keeping the animals in small tanks. Anyway, I don't want to turn this into a SeaWorld rant, but pretty close to SeaWorld you have Mission Beach. There's a marina right here with a bunch of resorts, really popular for tourists. A matter of fact, when I was younger, this is where me and my friends would go for spring break. So I'm going to be doing a loop right here by all of the beach houses. Now, I do want to mention a lot of these buildings get less and less detailed the closer that you get to them. But that's just because this game is rendering the whole world, guys. So, you know, you can't really complain about getting super detailed when for the most part you should be flying well above these buildings. But, you know, the game gets a lot more stuff right than it does wrong. That's for sure. But this is Mission Beach right here. You have a bunch of beach houses to the right. I'm going to pop a U-turn and we are going to go up the coast. Or I guess it would be down the coast. We would be flying south. Because right now we are flying north. If we kept going all the way up this coast, eventually we would get to LA. Now, if we turned around and we kept going south down the San Diego coast, we would eventually run into Sunset Cliffs, which is another destination I really want to show you guys. If you guys ever visit San Diego, you need to make sure that you visit Sunset Cliffs. There's a bunch of beautiful big mansions right on the coast. Not only that, but there's an area where it's pretty much just cliffs, and once you're past the houses, you can go for a hike on Sunset Cliffs. A lot of people just park right there, go out, stand on the cliffs, take pictures. It's really beautiful, and obviously it's one of the best places to watch a sunset in San Diego. Now, if you follow the coast, eventually you're going to end up in the Marina, kind of by Coronado Island in downtown San Diego. Now, this is the U.S. Navy portion of Coronado Island. Again, we have a huge naval base here in San Diego. Most of the Navy is located on Coronado Island, and the other half of the island is filled with rich people. Nah, but in all seriousness, Coronado Island is really beautiful. If you ever happen to visit San Diego, make sure that you visit Coronado Island. There's a lot of good restaurants, a lot of good places to take pictures and visit. Also, if you happen to visit Coronado Island, you need to make sure that you visit Hotel del Coronado. It's the resort or hotel located on Coronado Island. It's super old. It was built in 1888. So I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. If I were to keep flying, eventually we would get to downtown San Diego. I showed this a bit earlier in the video. Right now we are going to continue to fly down the coast. If you keep going all the way down south, eventually you will get to Mexico, guys. For those that don't know, San Diego is pretty much the southernmost city in California. Below San Diego is Tijuana, Mexico. And I'm just gonna go ahead and fly under Coronado Bridge just one more time, being that we are flying down the coast of San Diego. And plus, you get to see all the warships. Look at those. Pretty detailed for being a satellite image. Alright, see, it glitched again. They are going to have to work on the bridges in this game. Just because, you know, you should be able to fly under it without it glitching at all. But, again, I'll take what I can get. Look at that warship right there to the left is being built. Again, a ton of detail. Mad respects to the people that came up with the algorithm to create this game. I totally understand why IGN would give it a 10 out of 10. I mean, the game is infinite. You can absolutely do whatever you want. You can fly wherever you want. And no matter where you go in this world, no matter where you fly to, it's going to be pretty accurate and pretty detailed compared to what it looks like in real life. And once again, we have a ton of warships here. You definitely don't want to mess with San Diego. If you happen to ever visit San Diego, you guys need to go on a tour on one of these warships. It's really cool. Now, I could probably spend all day showing you guys around San Diego, but before I end this video, I just want to show you guys the border with Mexico, because if this is a realistic game, there would be a ton of traffic at the border. And look at that. There are a ton of cars at the border. So yeah, I'd say the game is pretty realistic. Most of the cars are moving. Some of them are kind of like drawn on the map, so maybe they need to work on that a little bit, but overall, pretty good job. Right now we're flying over Tijuana, Mexico, and right there you can see the border wall with the United States. So right now we're in Mexico. There's a bunch of traffic going back to the United States. A lot of people cross over the border, you know, to go party and eat Mexican food and stuff like that. So this border is one of the busiest borders in the United States. Now, besides that, we're going to try to finish this video with a bang. We're going to try to land our plane on the I-10, and then next we're going to try to land it on the Coronado Bridge with no landing gear. Alright guys, I'm coming in hot. Just a heads up, I did not play the how to land tutorial before I attempted that one. Yeah, so that was not too successful. After that mistake, I ended up learning how to pull down the throttle on my engine in effort to slow my plane down. And right here, I'm going to try to land on the Coronado Bridge. Let's see if I can pull it off. Let's not forget, poor little Baxter got punted off of this bridge. Legend says there's still scuba divers down there looking for the poor little pup. Alright, so that one was a fail. Came in way too hot on that one. Alright, third time is a charm, guys. I want to end this off with a bang. We need to land on the Coronado Bridge successfully. Here we go. Alright, so landing gear is out. I have lowered the engine throttle all the way down. However, my speed or airspeed is almost in the red, so I had to turn my throttle up just a little bit, just because I think I got a little bit too much of a head start on turning down that throttle. And this is even on easy, guys, and by no means do I know what I'm talking about. All I understand is the airspeed and the engine throttle. Here we go, coming in hot, trying to land on the Coronado Bridge. Oh no, my engine is stalling. It's because I'm going in the red for speed. Alright, here we go. We gotta pull it off right here. Boom. Wasn't beautiful. Wasn't beautiful by any means, but I did pull it off. And again, ignore how bad the graphics are on the actual bridge, because once again, you aren't really supposed to get too close to this type of stuff. But if you're the devs watching this, work on Coronado Bridge. Either way, we pulled it off. We landed our plane on Coronado Bridge in San Diego, California. Not only that, but I gave you guys a little tour around town. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe.